like it. I've literally never felt engaged in a game like this since Judgment, since the first Judgment, where I was legit like, I want to flip this. Let's get into the gaming teams. So, like I said, this has been gaming September, even for me, which is good because literally I'm turning my PlayStation 5 on so much now and I feel accomplished because I'm getting my money's worth almost a year after I pre-ordered the bitch. So yeah. So let's get into that. Which one we want to do? I knocked mine out. I knocked Deathloop out first. So as I think Cam has been the most critical of Deathloop.
I haven't been critical. I'm just saying it's a lot of red flags going into that game.
There's been a lot of red
flags, G.
It doesn't help that literally for one, this game wasn't promoted like that, and then out of nowhere you're seeing, oh my god, 10s, 9s,
exactly.
8s. I'm like, even I was like, yo, okay, this is a good thing, but I'm concerned too, because I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting this, but also I'm like, they haven't promoted the game like this, so we don't know. So first, my journey to get in this game was horrible. I'm just gonna keep it was horrible. So it was cheaper for me to get through GameStop because I had some GameStop points that I just wanted to use. So I was like, because I could have got it on PSN for like the cheaper price, whatever the hell the PlayStation Plus price was, but I was gonna save $30 because I had the little GameStop points things. So I was like, let me use it to get this game. So proceed to do that. FedEx ain't shit. So
they knew who you were working for. That's why they were so late.
Probably. So I had it sent to the Walgreens by my job, so that way I could just pick it up on my way home because FedEx is a little tweaky when it comes to dropping stuff off at my house. Didn't know they were tweaky, just dropping it off at Walgreens so I could just go pick it up. So the day it came out, it said shipped to Walgreens, ready to get picked up, whatever. So I'm like, okay, walk in there. They're like, yeah, we don't got your game. I'm like, what the fuck? So like they literally end up looking for it. I'm like, they're like, it wasn't 2K. I'm like, hell no, it wasn't 2K. I already got 2K. So it's another game. So I leave. They said it might come in tomorrow. It doesn't come in tomorrow. So at this point, I call FedEx like, yo, what's going on? So then they shorty trying to run stupid to me. I'm like, I do deliveries too, so I know the system. She's like, oh, you're not stupid. I'm like, exactly. So she was like, okay, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. So 48 hours, it finally gets delivered. And so like I had to wait a whole week for the game to get delivered. Had to pick it up and all of that. It worked out to my favor. So get the game, play it. I would sit here and say this. Colt, the black man, is one of the funniest, genuinely funny nigga I ever seen in a video game. We haven't had that many of them. He's likable. Even though the scene opens up with black on black crime, Juliana stabs this nigga, which is the black girl who chases him around. That's supposed to be pretty much who will chase you around the game. So it opens up with her stabbing him. He starts back at the beach. Get used to seeing that beach. If you do not play this game correctly, you will see that beach a lot. So shout out to me not having a unforced loop, as I call it. You have this how I say you have loops which are forced because of story purposes, and you have unforced loops where I call it because your ass died. You used your 3 lives and died. And for you to die on this game, it means you was being fucking reckless outright. I'm just gonna keep that real, but I'm gonna get to that when I get to gameplay. But story-wise, pretty much from the gist of it is Colt is part of these visionaries of this island. The island of Black Reef has a time rip continuing issue, space-time, whatever, which causes people, whoever's on the inhabitants of this island, to live that day out every day. So regardless, they live out the same day every day. So for Colt's sake, he wakes up drunk on the beach, no matter what. That's his restart. everybody like Juliana, she's like the head of communications or something. We find out Colt was head of security. Then you got all the other visionaries. I've only killed 2 of them. I really don't remember what their purpose was, but fuck them. But the main 2 characters is Colt and Juliana, regardless. Their interactions is hilarious. I still don't know what their relationship is, but I strongly believe it was a very toxic romantic relationship that went wrong. Pretty much.
Yeah, because she sound like a bitter black woman.
It's his daughter.
That's even worse. That's
Oh,
even worse.
Is that the spoiler? Is that legitimate his daughter?
That's even worse.
Legit.
That's even worse.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep it true because they don't even look alike to me. But that's even worse.
so it's like,
Well, I could be wrong, but I remember somebody telling me it's his daughter. I think
If it was his daughter, that's even worse. Because I'm like,
if this is his daughter, then
his daughter killing her father, like, because she's gunning for this nigga. G.
Yeah, she wants him dead.
She's gunning. She outright says multiple times, "Hey, Code is here. Arm up and kill this nigga." And then, like the first time she popped up on me, she literally tried to legit get me out the paint, but I did the dash and ran away because I don't like. I don't know. She kept disappearing and reappearing. I'm like, I'm not about to die trying to kill you while trying to avoid the enemies that I didn't kill because I'm going about it in a stealthy manner. But anyway, Colt, he wants to break the loop. That's his goal. He wants to break the loop. And Juliana doesn't want him to break the loop. And she's pretty much the main one trying to stop him. The other visionaries really ain't putting forth effort. I don't think they give a fuck what he does until he approaches them. So that's the gist of the game so far. Gameplay wise, if you play Dishonored, it's really something to Dishonored. As you progress, you get these little trinkets that allow you to get more powers and stuff. So like in the beginning, Colt has the ability to double jump. So that's his first one, black man double jumper. So he's LeBron out here. Then I have one where because my pre-order bonuses don't kick in until after the second chapter, to like the second chapter. I have one where it allows me to do it's like a damage type thing, which is pretty neat, and a couple others, one other one. But they're pretty helpful. As you kill the visionaries, you get their trinkets, so you're able to like bring back enemies based on what their stuff was. So it's pretty neat in that aspect. So you really become like overpowered by end game. You're probably really much overpowered. It's multiple ways to approach the game. I've been going more of a stealthy aspect because I feel like it's necessary early on because Colt isn't that strong. Oh, by the way, he can't swim.
Black man can't swim.
He can't
Are
swim.
you serious, my brother?
Gee, first thing I did because I'm like, yo, this water look fake decent. I want to see if he could. Gee, I went in that water. All I see is the beach again. I'm like, bro. I was like, damn. And then I died one time because I was like, what? It was the outpost level where it's like icy and water and shit. I jumped, mistimed my jump. Next thing I know, he died in the water. I was like, what the fuck? So he can't swim, by the way. So be wary of that. But yeah, but I'll go about the game in a stealthy manner. You can go guns ablazing, but ammo is not that sparse. And the enemies, if you try to be head-on gunfighting them, they will kill you early on. Like I lose a lot of health if I don't stealth correctly because these enemies are very freaking aggressive. And some of them are in groups where it's a sniper in the distance. And if you don't plot out the enemies before you go in guns ablazing, you probably would die because it's probably one dude that has a really good gun and he's a sniper. He has good aim or something, you would die. Or somebody who's just naturally aggressive, so he's gonna pop up with a knife and machete and stab you. You don't. So I go about it in a stealthy manner. The few gunfights I did have, they're very fun and intense. If you just gotta be really on alert. But I encourage you to avoid gunfights. Honestly, play the game stealthy, but and stealth mechanics are decent. The AI is stupid at random points, though. They are stupid because since I go about it in a stealthy manner, I could finesse them. Like one time I made an enemy just jump on top of a car and he just kept walking into the wall. And I was just like, and I was able to just stealth kill him and then stealth kill the other guy. So you can finesse it in that manner. The AI is a little stupid. That's why I say go about it in a stealthy manner. Because if you go aggressive in gunfights, they become smarter. So just throwing it out there. Collect clues and like it's a big ass world you can free roam. So like you collect clues, there's other side missions you can do to learn the secrets of Black Reef, but also stuff that can help you learn how to take down other visionaries based on where they would be at certain points of the day. So like if you want to kill a certain one in the morning in the city, you can do that because you know where he's at or what he's doing at that time frame. So that makes it easier in that aspect too. But gameplay wise, I'm very impressed. It's really polished. Like I said, the only issue I have is dumb AI, and there's no difficulty. So they're just naturally pretty stupid if you're on the stuffy side of things. So take that benefit as you can take it. Because like I said, if you go aggressive, they will gun your ass down because they get really smart. I really have no issues with the weapons. The weapons are pretty cool, unique. I love the nail gun. Some of the DLC weapons are really helpful, but they're broken, like this golden pistol that's a silencer. I love that weapon. It's a rifle on there that one shot kills, really good. I hate the AR, so I feel like they don't work. But yeah, like in graphics wise, it's okay. Like it's not the prettiest game. Cope looks like a standard Madden 20 black character on Madden 20. I'm just throwing it out there. He just looks like your standard black face on Madden. Juliana had a lot of love put into her though, I could tell, compared to Cope. But hey, black black girl magic rules.
Female sell
voice
better
acting
too.
really that too. I haven't played as Juliana yet, which is an online mode. I've been strictly single player, so I don't know how the online works. But Eugene did tell me Muggs will try to approach. Muggs will be on dirt because the online versions of Juliana's are a lot more smarter than the AI. But yeah, overall, I enjoy the game. I see why it's getting high praise. It is some people who I saw on social media saying, "Oh, y'all not talking about Deathloop no more." I'm like, nigga, chill. Like,
like it's not 15,000 games.
There's so many games that are all
like, gee, like
there's so many games out right now, dog. Like they landed on a bad month.
Exactly, it came out on a bad month, but everybody who has played that I've seen on Twitter who are like genuine gamers really like the game. I really like it. Like I've literally never felt engaged in a game like this since Judgment, since the first Judgment, where I was legit like, I want to flip this. But it's a really good game. I see why it's getting the high praise. It's well deserved. For a Bethesda published game, I'm surprised it's not that buggy. Like outside the AI being stupid, but that's programming, whatever. I can't control that. But I really like the game. It's really good. Like if you guys may want to play it one day, wait till it goes on sale. But that's at what cost? If you guys want to drop the $55, or do you want to wait till it drops?
I'm good.
Wait till later. Wait till later when the price drops.
Wait till that PlayStation Plus month.
But it's a good game overall. Like I genuinely like the game, and it's good to see black people kind of actually being the stars of the game. So
with the objective of killing each other.
That's the unfortunate part. That's really the unfortunate part is like, hey, take down each other, be each other's obstacle.
And if it's a father and daughter too, definitely got to stay woke on that, G. Now you're talking about the separation of black families, G.
I'm like, no, that is toxic as hell. It's toxic as hell if they go that route, but we'll see. We will see. I'm gonna see because I'll be very disappointed. But I do like the dynamic that they have. But Juliana is really ruthless in cutscenes when it comes to killing this man. Because the opening act, when you like get introduced to everything, she killed in a way, and within a 30-minute span, she killed this nigga like 4 times. I was just like, gee. And then literally said, if you don't remember who I am, I'm just gonna kill you more violently each time. And I was like, yo, what the hell? Toxic queen.
He definitely didn't show up to her 13th birthday. That shit crazy.
He definitely didn't come home after saying he's gonna get bread.
He said, "I'm gonna go. Daddy, go ahead to the gas station. Go ahead and get some cigarettes and some milk." Never showed up. She said it'd be funny as hell if they like make DLC for this game where like you experience the story from Juliana's perspective, and then the opening dialogue opens up with like the fact that he went to the gas station or the corner store to get some milk and some cigarettes. And then she opens up, she goes like, "It's been 15 years since he made me that promise."
That's why I lured him to this place. So I get to kill him every day. Like, what the hell?
We go make up for this family time with killing time. Some edgy stuff. But yeah, shout out to that game. So for people who have been watching this podcast who was like, "Yo, Cam, you was hating on Deathloop. How you feel now?" One, I don't care. Because it don't affect me at all. Two, I never said I hated the game. I just said I had red flags. There was a lot of red flags going into this. And the number one, it being a Bethesda game, that's just the ultimate red flag when it comes to gaming nowadays.
And like I said, for this to be a Bethesda game, this is a very polished game. Polished.
No, you put an asterisk mark on the polish, but continue.
Like I said, for Bethesda. It's like basically they managed to get they usually get F's on their report card. They managed to get a D-.
They got a C. They got a C-. They got a C- for polish.
They went to slightly above average. But yeah, shout out to Deathloop.
Sick, yeah. I'm too sick. I'm too sick. I'm too sick. I'm going sick. I'm going stupid. I'm too sick.